Good Saturday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 live and in color from Capitan, New Mexico on a what? Cool day. Not cold, but cool. Hey, Google, what's the temperature?
In Capitan, it's currently 52 degrees.
Close. Actually, it's 48. Shows to be a high of about 80 here today, which is great. Hey, Google, tell us a joke.
What do you call a belt made of watches? A waste of time.
Cute. Very cute. Thank you. I got it. I got it. Positive energy, guys. Positive energy, guys. Positive energy, guys. Positive energy, guys. It ain't doing it. Well, there's your positive energy right there. You got it, right? Anyway, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, the day before tomorrow. It is right now, and right now it just went. It is June the 4th, guys. Number 4, June. How about that? Already, summertime is upon us, or getting close. And yeah, if I had to be anywhere, right here ain't bad. I got to tell you. And so, with that in mind, moving along to what? I've been living in an RV a long time. This is a Class C motorhome. And what else? Noon video? I don't have a clue. What could it be? I don't know. Let me think. Let me see. And then, yeah, that's it. So let's do some comments here, Rusty. Okay, let's do some comments. Paul Roberts, good morning. Rusty, you have quite the imagination to make up these different stories all the time. Well, they're not made up. I mean, hell, I lived them. David Mossick, Rusty, great job on your video of Billy the Kid. Really had a good time listening. Well, I'm glad you did, and thank you for your comment. Wolfsburg Warehouse left a link to the strangest secret, which is probably get into your bank account. Who knows? Anyway, Dogman Chronicles, Jim and the dogs living in a van. Check that channel out. The Dogman Chronicles. Enjoyed the session and stories. Thanks. Hope you and the goats have an excellent Saturday. Rusty. Now, thank you very much, Jim. Here comes the old screaming goat to give you your Saturday morning kiss. Anyway, Dogman Chronicles again. Sounds very promising on your house build. Awesome. Thanks for the ride along and update. You're welcome, Jim. Hellcat Granny. Good morning, Hellcat Granny. How are you today? She says, great plans. Excited for you. Sounds like this is a go this time. Well, you know, got all the decision makers in one place. I would think that we should, if the price is something I can afford. James Ortiz. Oh, check out Hellcat Granny's channel on YouTube. She races Dodge Hellcats. Believe it or not, she's in her 70s somewhere. Anyway, James Ortiz. I wonder if Billy the Kid had a favorite between plywood or OSB. Yes, actually, on one of the markers there, it says that Billy the Kid actually preferred OSB. It did. T. Marie, Great Beer 30, Rusty, you are a really good storyteller. Had me laughing the whole time. Well, it had me laughing too because I was remembering it. And I was seeing those guys clearing that fence like like Olympic sprinters. Anyway, Zippy Lee. New Mexico had Billy the Kid. Kennedy, Texas had Rusty, the watermelon kid. Yeah, that's true. Very funny, Zippy Lee. Kennedy is with one N, though. It's Kennedy. Thank you. Deborah McKinney. I was 7 in 1963. Love the stories, and you're great, and you look great in that color. What color is it? I don't know. One of my shirts. Yeah. Thank you, Deborah McKinney. Justin Melhoff. I can sit and listen to your stories all day. Are you going to have a washer and dryer in your cabin, and are you going to be able to live there year round? Because I remember you saying in one of the previous videos that you can only be in your RV something like 6 months. Okay, first question, washer dryer. I'm going to have it set up for a stacking washer and dryer, one of the, kind you'd put in an apartment. And am I going to live there year round? I don't know. I'll probably get out of here in the winters. Hell, it's cold in here. It's 48 degrees out there at June the 4th. Can you imagine what it'd be January the 4th? Yee! You know, I want to go. I like to walk for exercise. You know what I mean? Every morning. So I got to go somewhere where I can do that. So I doubt it in the winter. Dear Trixa, be that as it may, let's say Prost. Good for you, dear Trixa, from the North Sea in Germany. Thank you. Flint napping tips. I'm sore, old man Burris. Sure, old man Burris got a kick out of scaring you young fools. Oh, I'm sure he just laughed all the way back to his house. I'm sure he thought that was the funniest thing he ever did. And here's the morning poetry by Dale Pointer. Thank you, Dale. Got a good poem here this morning. Let's see what we got. If I read it right. Billy the Kid, a young man with a gun, a lot of Western history, who was on the run. Bad boy for sure, learned to read Shakespeare, impulsive nature, and cattle and steers. Range war in the open, revenge with lust for lead. No jail will hold him. Kill, shoot, or be dead. Old Pat had a quick plan and aim close and don't miss. Squeeze the trigger. It was Billy's last kiss. Pretty good, Dale Pointer. Thank you for Billy the Kid poetry, and he posted it on the Billy the Kid video. Thank you very much, Dale Pointer. Yeah, you know, the story about Billy the Kid and his friend, actually, Pat Garrett. You know, Pat Garrett supposedly went to where he was living out in the country there and went in and was waiting for him when he came in and shot him. But you know, it could have been, and this is another story, it could have been that Pat Garrett made it appear that he killed Billy the Kid, and Billy the Kid just cleared the country, and that was another story. But I don't know. Dale Pointer, when you're down, when in doubt, just watch Levi rock it out. Oh, this he got another poem here. Okay. Dale Pointer, when you're down, when in doubt, just watch Levi rock it out. Human bulldozer, that's a fact. Perhaps a rock train jumping track. Yes, it's Levi doing his thing. Nothing can stop him like back in the ring. Right hooks or left southpaw or not Levi is, hold on. Right hooks or left, southpaw or not, Levi is in his corner and he won't be stopped. Way to go. Thank you very much, and Dale Pointer, and apparently Levi liked it also. Craig Ross. This was on Palomas, Mexico, 3 miles from Columbus, New Mexico. That was the little town in Mexico. I walked in there. Craig Ross, I've been there as a kid. That was when I was a kid. Well, that's good to know. Were you a kid then? More whiskey. Raccoon Little Bear, hail, hail, the gang's all here. I think the statute of limitations will run out next year on your watermelon appropriation, Rusty. Great stories, yeah. Well, they wouldn't have pressed charges back then, but they'd have told my daddy, and that'd have been bad enough. Dave with a D, that's the person's name. Great stories, Rusty. My granddad would plant some watermelons right by the road so the local kids wouldn't have to walk through all the stuff he wanted to keep. He thought it was a small price to pay to keep the rest of his plot intact. Smart man, smart man. This is King for a day. Hope this works out for you on the tiny home. You have many planning something like this since I've been watching your channel. Yeah, I've been trying to get me a cabin built. Tried to get one built in Llano, Texas, but couldn't find a builder there. Well, I found a builder. I just couldn't get him to build. You know, he kept putting me off, and I never got a price. King for a day. If you plan on getting one of those ceiling fans with a light fixture, pay close attention. Most of the ones I've seen anymore have those dinky little 40 watt or less candelabra. But anyway, as far as illumination, I'm not concerned. I'm rarely up at night anyway, and I may not even have a light on the fan. I'll just use lamps inside the house. Yeah, because I don't know that I've been up after dark in a year, or 20 years probably. PJ Frog 10. Today, gas went up to $4.99 in northwest Ohio. Capitan, and where I live now, seems to have the same temperature range. No mountains up here, but some big lakes. Yeah, well, it's 459 or 449 was the cheapest I found yesterday in Ruidoso. Hope Tondelli says washer dryer stack units take up less room, but if one goes out, you have to replace the whole unit. They make two separate units, washer and dryer. The dryer sits on top of the washer, and then if one fails, you just replace the unit. I don't know that I'm going to do anything on that, Hope. I mean, I wash one time a month, and it costs me $5. That's $60 a year. It'd take 25 years to pay for a washer and dryer. I mean, if you look at it from a cost standpoint, but if you look at it from a convenience standpoint, that's totally something else, and that it may come to that point. Jack Etheridge, one of the many houses I've had over the years, only had one with a carport. Didn't think I'd like it at first, but then had a brainstorm and started using it as a covered patio when the truck wasn't using it. Wish I had one now. Love your channel. Stay happy and healthy. Yeah, it will work out double as a covered patio. Certainly, yes. And that's my plan. Sashi Smith, Rusty, your session was fun to hear about your stories of events pulled. You tell it so well and funny. So exciting, your plans for your new build. Yeah, soon, I hope. Thank you, Sashi Smith. Josh Banker, I like it when old Rusty cusses. Makes me feel good. Well, I'm glad it does. Every now and then I get, it goes off up here. It comes out here. That's all it is. There's no editing here, guys. Boondocking with Dennis, he says, this Prius playlist is excellent. Lots of great tips in here. Your channel is a wealth of useful knowledge. Well, thank you, Boondocking with Dennis. Check his channel out on YouTube. He lives in a pickup truck with a camper top along the Gulf Coast of Texas. Thank you for watching my videos, Dennis. Kenneth Bode, sounds like typical small Texas town back in the day. Yeah, it was. It was very typical. Nancy Kelly says, LOL, you have the best YouTube channel, Rusty. My buddy Dennis on the Gulf can eat a whole watermelon for dessert, and after 3 Big Macs in one sitting, we had to knock out the wall so he could leave when he moved out, LOL. Thank you, Nancy. You need to leave that one for Dennis. Gary LaPlante, Rusty, thank you for the best Beer 30 sanity session. I laughed so hard I was choking on my beer. Your scarecrow watermelon story made my day. Well, that's what it's all about, Gary. It's to bring you down from the weekly high. Get you down there and mellow out. Boondocking with Dennis again on home base number 1, vandalized. Good evening, Rusty. Just rewatching some of the old videos. Boy, it would be awesome to know who pedroglia'd your yard. I don't know who did that, but they sure did a damn good job. Hang on a second. Okay. Edie Johnson says, enjoyed the story time. Thanks, Rusty. Thank you. Plain air. Sad to see the front porch is gone. Well, it ain't sad to me. I just moved it into being a garage or a one-car. It's actually a one-car carport. Roy Wilson, in the late 50s and early 60s, Lonnie's drive-in grocery stores in Roswell used to sell watermelons for 1 cent a pound about once a month as a promotion. When I moved from that area in 1962, there were 5 Lonnie's grocery stores in Roswell. Since then, they have changed their name to Allsups, and now they are all over West Texas and eastern New Mexico, but they don't sell watermelon for a penny a pound anymore. No, there's a lot of those Allsups around. Thank you very much, Roy. Zaytuni J. Cotterill, you bought another house, lost track of how many you had. Ooh, you're super rich. Be safe always. I haven't bought another home. I'd like to get a small one built, 320 square feet. RV Living with the Geezer, check that channel out. He's out in West Texas around Fort Davis. Plan sounds good for your house. You can always sit in carport instead of on a porch. Yeah, exactly, and it's much bigger. Yeah. Paul Marusi, I still say I'll believe it when I see it. Well, me too. I agree with you. I'm on your team. This is 75 Kwaku, I guess. No toilet on the tiny home. Nope, you got to. If you buy the home, you can never poop again or pee. That's it. Lulu 59, LOL. Love the watermelon story. Thank you, Lulu 59. The steaming bean. This is on the tiny home. Rusty, this looks like things are coming together. I was delighted to hear that 3 tradesmen met up with you. Looking forward to the build. Yeah, the reason that this may come to pass is at the same time they're going to do this house, they're doing another project in the city of Capitan. They're going to do the remodeling and stuff for the local youth center that's going to be put in the old firehouse or old fire building or the old building for the fire trucks. Scotty Thompson, cool video talk. Rusty, thank you, Scotty Thompson, the mass bowler from Wisconsin. Den S. Maybe get a Jackery solar power supply that could supplement some electric for low power things. Just a thought. How are the eyes doing after surgery? I was going to do a video about that. It's been 3 months. I had cataract surgery in my right eye. I've had no issues at all. You would never have known that I had surgery. The only thing that's happened is I'm able to read without glasses. Because the lens I had put in my right eye is for up close vision, and it works. It's good. Louis Paparilla grew up in a mostly urban setting, but the remarkable shenanigans we survived closely mirror small town America. Then we survived to adulthood in a testament to our luck. Our number just hadn't come up yet. I tried. I rode a Harley for over 20 years without a skid lid. Got no complaints. I'm 80 and the scooter is for sale on a contract. Good for you, Lewis. Enjoy your life. Tina Johnson. Hey, Rusty, please consider a walk-in shower rather than a tub. At your age, as the knees or hips get weak, it is very difficult to lift your legs over the height of the tub wall. Shit, I ain't had no problem. I ain't no problem with that. I mean, no. Well, we'll see. We'll see. That's a good. Thank you. That's a good. It says, as a retired nurse, I've seen the tub situation limit patient's ability to bathe. All right, I'll give some thought to it, Tina. Thank you very much. A walk-in shower may do it. The steaming bean. Enjoying your old Texan stories kind of reminds me of that classic movie, The Last Picture Show. Yeah, well, it was the last picture show in Texas. In Kennedy anyway. The Dogman Chronicles, good comment call. Thanks, Rusty. You're very welcome. Sherry Hooker. I look forward to your Beer 30 sessions, Rusty. Thanks for the memories. You're very welcome. Eileen Toole. Make sure you have all your water pipes wrap and means to turn water to inside of home off during the coldest month. Pipes burst really quickly when they freeze. Yeah, that's true, but they use some different stuff now that kind of prevents that. This person is from .com. Oh golly, guys, I don't mind you being religious, but don't go crazy. Get out. Here you go, Matilda. Matilda's right here, and she's not very religious either, but she thanks you for the ham and eggs and Texas toast and side of sausage. Anyway, Eileen Toole, Levi, while traveling in his search for property, he had to rely on others for transportation. He's driving and owning a truck. I thought, anyway, no, Levi's doing fine. Louis Paparella, will you be using OSB? Asking for a friend. No, I don't think I need it. This is Angie. We'll do two more here. Angie says, Rusty, I enjoy listening to you, and when you reply back, it truly makes my day. Why? Because I'm a lonely person. I have no one to talk to, and just a morning from you gives me a happy day. Thank you. You are so right here, and I appreciate your kindness. You're very welcome, Angie. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your life. Bob Katz. Hi, Rusty. What happened to mail call? I need your address. The address here in New Mexico for me, Rusty S., P.O. Box 1922, Capitan, New Mexico, 88316. Avalon Mist says no front porch. Nope. Benny Hill, if I gave you just one of my beers that I drink, you'd be passed out on the floor, bub. 7.2% average alcohol by volume, 7.2. Sierra Nevada Torpedo. Well, you drink the shit out of it, man. I'll drink my Miller Lite. I do me, you do you. Anyway, guys, from Capitan, New Mexico, this is Rusty78609 saying thumbs up. Carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime, but if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it does not cost you one penny. Just click on the link in the description, go to Amazon, buy whatever you choose. Then drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much as in snack. And the only way to lose weight and keep it off, and you know it and I know it, eat less. That's it. Get a smaller plate. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure, and that's very good for you. Do it several times a day. And then what else? Stretch, 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 stretch. Swivel, 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 walk, 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 pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? It's good for you. You'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes. This is your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming every thought you have. So common sense says add good ingredients. You'll keep the negativity out. You know what I mean? And that includes the negative news. Okay, but that's your choice. You do you, I do me. And with that in mind, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha. Until the next video, which will probably be the noontime video, which will be, I don't know, adios amigos, bye-bye.